Hi everyone, this is my first craft video. We are going to be making felt ornaments. And as you can see, this is kind of my messy desk. And on it are the items that I've used. Glue gun, scissors, pair of tweezers. There's the glue sticks. I have various markers. And there's some pre-made little base guys, but I'm also going to show you how I made those. And popsicle sticks, and these cheap little wire felt pipe cleaner things, I guess that's called. And if you're wondering what's in the bags, that's all my leftover felt scraps. I tend to keep it all because you can even use the smallest amount for like eyes and everything. And that's all the felt I have. I use cardstock paper because I find it's easier when making a little mini pattern for what I'm working on. And I even keep my little mini patterns. They're in here somewhere. Yes. And you can see kind of like there's the one I use for the cat, and there's some hair in there, but I will show you how to make your own too as well. Let's see. I do not have a way to prop up my camera, so I'm sorry if it's a little shaky. But yeah, we will start making it, and if I forget anything, just feel free to ask, and I will see if I can answer your question in the comments. See if I can even get this to stay up where I would like it. Okay. Let's see how far. Alright. And what I did when I was just figuring out a little chibi base, because that's kind of what it looks like to me as a little chibi base, is I just freehand doodled a circle, and then I did a little arm. I'm not worried about making it perfect because I will be cutting it out. Little belly, feet, and you know, it doesn't have to be perfect either because you're just making these for fun, and you just want to have fun with it. So you then just cut it out, and eventually, just to save time, you get something like this. And what you can do is you can take pens if you have a sewing kit, and you can pin this to your felt, but I just take a marker and outline my little guy here. Like I said, it's not going to be perfect. Just for fun. And there you have it. And then you cut him out, and you're left with this little guy. Yay! And I was going to make one Sailor Moon and one Ouran Host High School character, but I realized I also do not have that lavender for the jacket. The felt bundle that I got didn't include a lot of colors, which kind of sucks, but you know. So I'll be also substituting pink with which Sailor Moon's, you know, a lot of people associate her with red, but which is also canon in a lot. Let's see. Get all my yarn. Sorry, not my yarn, my felt. And there is a lot of glitter on my felt because I play with a lot of glitter, and I just don't even bother to clean it up because I like the sparklies. What I'll do when I'm making the hair is I will take my cardboard cutout base, and I will kind of make, actually I do cardstock. No, that one will work. And I will make another little mold for it, and I will use my little guy for that, and I will just kind of trace around the head, because that'll be, you know, the proper shape and everything. And then I will make a little bun, and again, it doesn't have to be perfect. And that'll be kind of the top of her hair. And then for the length of it, you just take another piece of cardstock to the length that you have or need, and then you draw some quick little little pigtails to go with the top of the hair. And I do not have these pre-cut out, so oops. Like I said, I don't have a proper stand. Right now I'm currently using a cup, and my phone is sitting in the cup, and gravity decided to take my phone down. I'm not too worried about edges because this is just to demonstrate, and I don't really try to make anything perfect anyway. I think the fun is wasted if you continuously try to make something look perfect. And you know, with this kind of craft, you just want to have fun. And this is another one of those instances where you could like pin it and then cut it out around the mold, but I will probably just cut it all out, and then after I draw it, I'll draw it on the felt and then cut it out. It gets a little more tricky when you do the clothes, but I tend to do the same thing as I do with the hair. Or I'll guess. I think if I keep doing these, I might actually get a decent webcam. Or at least maybe a stand for my phone. Maybe I'll make one of those. Because when I was looking at videos earlier, I saw a lot of people just use their phones for this. They didn't even have webcams. Okay, and this is the part where my desk starts getting really messy because I just shove all the extra pieces to the side until after it's all done, and then I'll round it up. Alright, so you can see we have our little pieces, and I'll try and fit them to where they're kind of close together. So I have still a lot more felt for crafts. I mean, felt really isn't that expensive. It's like 28 cents a sheet if you go to Walmart, or like $2 for a pack, but Probably should have used a red marker, but hey, just because I think it would, the edges won't look as bad when I go to glue it, but then again, you know, may not even notice. And then you could also, if you wanted to add some three-dimensional effect to it, you could just like cut out the little circle buns and then repaste them here, and that'll make them give them a little 3D effect. But since she has those medallions in her buns, I'm just not gonna do that this time. Maybe if I was doing the princess version or something. Yay! Oh, we gotta do 2. Almost yay. Okay, that's the hair. And then we cut it out. And you can probably see in the background I'm kind of bad. I have my glue gun laying on its side, mostly because it just doesn't stand up. I need to make something for that. So you really don't want to do that because the glue will start dripping everywhere. Or you should at least have something under it, but we're breaking rules tonight. And when I did Gohan's, I did this hair, and then I did like a length of it down here, and then I just cut out the interior, and then I just slipped the bang part over, and then had the back part like draping down behind the little figurine. Although you could just do it in 2 pieces and save yourself some work, but sometimes when I get an idea, I just want to try it. And it's like I said, you know, a lot of these people would throw away, but you can turn around and you can use parts of it for the edging on her medallion or her tiara, or make little crescent moons, because you know Sailor Moon's got those. So I just find it better to keep it. And who knows, you can make your own character and they could have yellow eyes. Okay, and then you just kind of, you can see that, put that on top of the head. You don't have to be precise on where you put it. Probably want to put it that way you don't see the ugly edges. Now, I didn't leave a whole lot of room for the tiara in the middle, but that's okay. And I also do not glue everything down until I have everything kind of stacked up on top of it. That way, because you'll kind of see as I go, I layer objects, and I try to make sure all the layers are where I want them before I glue them, because, you know, if I were to glue this right now, then I was like, oh, well, crap, I have to put the tiara there, and then, you know, that kind of sucks, because I don't think putting the tiara on top of the hair would look the best. I mean, you could do it. Oh, and depending on the marker you get, it will get on your hands from the felt. So use better quality markers than I do, or just Sharpie marker. When using the black felt though, I tend to pin my pattern to it and then cut, because of course I don't have any the white fabric marker to make my life easier. Instead I use Crayola little markers, and they like to rub off the felt. It's the bad part about having your camera like this. I can't really see where I'm going, but I think you guys get the general idea. I'm just cutting out the pigtails. Okay, and oh, and if you do like me and use cheap markers, you kind of want to flip the this over at least once to that side when you make a second pigtail, because if I were to have done it both, then I would have had to have used the line side, which won't look horrible, but I'm getting green all over the yellow. Alright, Sailor Moon has pigtails. I might go up and clean that up after a bit, but right now it's alright. And let's see, I have this navy blue next that I will use for her little vest. And what I will do is I will probably go in here and I will, I can figure out what I did with my marker right there. And you guys probably won't be able to see these markings, but it does, the purple will show up on this. And I will mark off where the little neck area is. And then I will just make a little triangle from there. And go out a little bit. And then that will be my little bandana area, and I kind of have a skirt already cut out, and to save time, unless I can't find it easy, because, you know, I'm a mess. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Yay! I cut an extra one out on accident when I was making Chi-Chi. So, skirt. Yay! She's not naked. She's only half naked now. And you don't have to make the same shapes that I do for the little sailor outfit. I just do what I like, and feel free to do what you like shape-wise. And mine will be a little messy anyway, because I don't want to make this video too long. It's already going to be pretty long as I ramble a lot. Yeah. it'll be fine. Like I said, doesn't have to be perfect. Post that off the side. And she also needs a little bodysuit. I know I have scraps of felt around here somewhere, but save time. Okay, and if you can see that. And then I'll probably just take it up to here. So probably should make it a little fatter. Because my little chibi is a plump little chibi and she's got hips. Next time I make a video, I might pre-cut out everything, but still show you how to do it. Okay, and I was silly and I didn't make it on the right side. We'll see if it'll still look alright. Yeah, it still looks alright. Making Sailor Moon's always about just about layering. I'll probably trim the skirt up a little bit because, as we know, Sailor Scouts have short skirts. Oop. Try to take her with me. Okay, there's that. Since her outfit also kind of matches her eyes, I will use some of that and make an eye. And if you can hear my husband talking in the background, he's talking about work with his friends on PlayStation. Alright, and now I need red. Do I have any red out already? No, why would I do that? And take the red and I'll cut out a little small square because we won't need too terribly much for this. And I will trace her little feet if this is long enough. Yeah, it'll be fine. Trace the one little foot right here. And trace the other little foot. And you also kind of want to trace the hand. Yep. Moving it. My hands are probably in the way, but I'm just outlining all the body parts. Well, even the limbs. Not the body parts, all of them. Okay, until you can kind of see, and then, you know, you can mark which one's which, left, right, but left, right. I'll probably just do trial and error. And, sorry, I still need a little bit more for the bow. And actually, I didn't even need to do the hands. I just have to do the ends, so. The bow, you can just draw a circle with two triangles on the sides. And then you can go down and make kind of a part of a triangle and another part of a triangle, and that will go underneath the bow when we layer it. Darn it, did that all off camera. But yeah, I'll just do it again. Circle, triangle, triangle, and then triangle with another triangle. And yeah, now we'll cut all those out. Okay, there's that. And you can't see it right now, but I generally, like, even though I know Sailor Moon, what she looks like for the most part by her, you know, there will be those mess ups, so I usually keep a picture of what I'm making up on my computer screen so I can kind of glance up and look. Yeah. It doesn't look the best, I apologize, but I am having fun. I will put her up on my wall afterwards. Okay. And let's see. And then I will just take and I will cut two strips, probably about the length of the arms. Like that. And then I will freehand cut this out too, and it's just like a little half circle. And these are for the medallions in her hair. And if you can hear my dogs too, there's not a quiet moment in this house. And see that little piece, I will just round it out. Now, I probably won't outline those in gold because I think it might be a little too much detail for something that you won't see unless you're up close anyway. And then for the hands, I'll take another piece of scrap fabric if that will work, and then I will just trace them with my marker, and I will cut them out, and I will put them under that little red strip on across her arm for her armband, and I will also cut out a little white strip for the little detailing on her boots. My hands are turning green. And if I do more tutorials, I will figure out how to better have my camera and maybe a quieter space, and figure out the ability to fast forward and do voiceovers. Ah, my camera fell. Do all those fancy things, unless you like the randomness. You know, I don't know, maybe people like that, who knows. And that one, one of the arms is too fat, or fatter than the other. Not too fat. Everyone's beautiful. And there you go. Although it's not quite on the edge, but still. And then, yay! Yay! And I'm gonna cut this a little bit wider for her, just because it was looking a little weird to me. There we go. Okay, and she has a little white edging. I haven't quite thought through how I was gonna do her crescent moons yet. I'll figure that out here in a second. Probably just make a circle and then cut it. Do like we do in Photoshop. And she also has a little red, well, choker. I just want to say I apologize if you hear my husband. They are boy talking in there, which is not safe for children. Okay. Now she looks like she has a long horse face. Oh. Alright, and then I'll take another piece of a little scrap fabric, and I will start cutting out little circles, and I'm going to freehand them, but you can trace like another end of the marker, and go from that way, because that'll be decently small. And I'm probably going to make little oversized crescent moons, because why not, right? Okay, that. See, and also probably want to count how many you'll need. I'll need one right here, 1, 2, and I'll probably make a little circle for inside the brooch. 3, and I'm not gonna worry about her earrings because I did not make ears, but you can make ears, which, you know, just take a little circle and then kind of cut one of the ends off of it a little bit. Here, little circle, and then maybe just go and then cut it right across and have a little flat piece, and then you can just take it up to like a head and glue it right there, glue it right there, And then you could make a little ear with earrings if you want. I'm not gonna do that because I'm lazy. And then you just want to go in and cut out a little interior. It probably won't look perfect, but it'll be fine for me. We're having fun. And then right there, can I see it on there? Yep, there we go. Little booty. This one's going to be a little deformed crescent moon. It's a special one. Yay! And we need one still for the choker. So I'll make another circle. And then, like I was saying earlier, I could just go in here and like put my marker down on it and then trace around the top of my marker. It would be better though if I had a smaller pen to do it, because this monstrosity would take over most of my felt, and I don't feel like fighting with it. You can't make me. I won't do it. Okay. Oop. Let me make that one side a little smaller. And this is probably where about I'll start using tweezers too when I go to glue it on there, because hands can be clumsy and the glue dries pretty quick, at least mine does. Okay, one more little circle for the center bow. If I wanted to, I would make a little crescent moon to go inside this. Hell, why not? We'll do it. That way I can at least show you a little layering. This video is going to be so long, I apologize. Looks like a little Pac-Man. And then you can kind of fit it in there in that way, because she does have like a little gold medallion. And what I will probably do too, but I don't know if I'll do it on camera, is I will add like a little red dot, little tiny scraps like you see right here with my finger. I will probably take little tiny scraps like that, and I will do like the little planets around the brooch and add that sort of kind of intricate detail. And I will take another scrap. This seems like a decent size, and I will cut it in the shape of a tiara. It's going to be going under her hair anyway, so don't worry about making it perfect again. Yeah, I will probably just add a little red dot there for that. And I can make a back bow. I'm just gonna freehand it. maybe make it a little oversized. That way it shows up from behind a little bit. Or since, you know, the back won't be seen anyway, I might make this bow and then cut it in half and have one side peeking out over and then the other side peeking out the other way. And like I said, I will place it to where I like, and for the most part I kind of like that. So I will glue this all together, and I will do that quickly here on camera. Next time I'll probably have one already put together. This is the fun part, taking it all off, but I like to take it off with the layers on. And I'm going to keep the tiara right there, so I will add a little glue. There's a hair. No hair. Where are the tweezers? We have an emergency. Although, if we're gonna be honest, in this household, dog and cat hair, and even my hair, is inevitable. Get off there. No, it's still there. Okay. And kind of like with oil painting, you want to start with everything that is going to be under first. Your background first. Okay, making sure you can still see me. And don't worry about the little strings. You can take the tweezers afterwards and kind of pluck them off. And this is where you can have fun too, like you can make your Sailor Moon look pretty angry. Her eyes are upside down. I gotta change that quickly. Ah. She's about to fight a boss, so she's a little angry. Ah. There we go. Okay. And I'm gonna get that little tiny piece off there. And take the skirt, the bow, she looks like a little gingerbread man without all her clothes. Okay, and I go a little heavy on the glue for the stuff that goes on underneath the rest of the stuff, because it pulls double duty. Okay. little red things.
And I am on the hardest difficulty, so I don't have dots or anything on my radar.
And then we will put down, oop, gonna have to get more glue. And one thing that I found out when loading the glue gun, if you have never worked one of these before, when you go to like push that in, like I had a surprise of some of it coming out when I didn't want to. I got a little excited. And I find like I can tap on top of the felt and it doesn't hurt me, but you may want to have, if you have kids do this, have them use something else to do it. I worked at Starbucks for a long time and my hands got burnt and I don't really feel it too much. Okay, and now I will go ahead and put the hair buns on. And before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and fix this little edge that every time I see it, it bothers me. Yeah. Okay, and then I will just line the top of her head. Yeah. And then adjust it. Okay. And then I will go ahead and put her little ear medallions, or her little medallion, bun medallions in, just so I don't lose them, in the sea of all my scraps. Like I may have already done one of them. It's a real thing. This is what I do. I lose everything. That's a bow. Or it'll get stuck to my arm and then it'll drop to the damn floor. Which, that's probably what happened. If I can't find it by the time I add all the other stuff, then I will make a new one. And then I will find it directly after I make a new one. We'll just save it for another Sailor Moon. And this is a quick one, but I would typically measure these out a little more, that way it goes all the way to the edge. But my video is already running pretty long, so we'll just do this. You'll be fine. And if you accidentally glue the little felt guy to the table, it's fine. The glue does come off of the table pretty easy. Just take like a card or something and kind of slide it underneath of it like you would be picking up a pancake. And we're gonna put the bow on, but we want to glue the bottom parts of the bow on first. Let me make sure that's the right piece. Nope, that it goes to the back. That's her back butt bow. Okay, so we would glue, maybe put a little glue right here, because you can just put a little glue down to kind of get it into the place that you want and then secure it better afterwards. And I didn't put her pigtails on because I will be gluing that to the back of her. So in that case, I am not worried, because I will also be gluing a popsicle stick to her back for a little added support, because otherwise she'd be a little floppy little felt doll. You could also glue them to cardboard. I thought about making little scenes for them, because I thought that might be a little fun. Something else for the skirt that I just thought of, they do sometimes have that, not sometimes, they do have that little piping around, so you could take a little piece of white and go up here. But I probably won't do that while on video. And if you heard me burp, I apologize. I'm a lady. I'm very ladylike. And you didn't hear it, but one of my dogs just farted and it smells really, really badly. Now, if this boot was just a little bit longer, I would have wanted to put this down before I put on the skirt. Which I still might lift up her skirt a little bit. Ooh. For just in case. There we go. No, don't touch that. Always got to keep checking back and making sure that the camera actually still sees me making this. And I might actually go back and make that little piping, because I did not scoot my skirt, but I will probably do that off camera. Yeah, because I keep sticking my finger to it. That's why you double check where your placement of your felt is too, because when it starts to harden, you can't really move it anymore. You just kind of end up having a Sailor Moon with a little clear edge around it. And you know, it would be absolutely hilarious is if it's not actually recording right now because it fell at one time. Okay, good. We're still recording. Because that would be the story of my life. I pick it up, so put it back up, and I turn it off, and all this time I've just been talking to myself for no damn reason. Sailor Moon currently looks like she has been attacked by spiders with all these little webs around. Okay, and the little thing never showed up, so that tells me it got stuck to my elbow and I drug it off. So I will make another one real quick. With my army of scraps. Reapply some more glue on top of the dried glue. It's gonna be a little raised. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. And let's see. Go around, push everything down. You can start pulling off your little spider webs. Get off me, Sailor Moon shoe. Usually I'm a little bit more careful. I don't have so many glue gun glue part sticking out, but I was in a little bit of a hurry trying to get this done because I think we're almost at an hour. I mean, I've watched YouTube videos that are like an hour long before, but this isn't a YouTube video. This is just me making a craft video for my friends because I love you. Okay, and then we will flip her over to her naked side. And she will be a little uneven because the layeredness of her suit. So I will put the popsicle stick on her first. And you can either just apply the glue directly to the popsicle stick. And on my Dragon Ball ones, they weren't quite as 3D, so I didn't have to do this, but I will put it on her back, and then I will probably flip her back over because the unevenness of it, I don't think it would set on the glue properly if I didn't. And then after letting it set for a second, I think that's set for long enough. Yeah, I will come back here, and you can kind of play with it. See which looks best to you. Like, do you like it coming from there, from out here? I will probably have it overlap a little bit, like that. And then have that one overlap a little bit. That way, there's a little bit more support. Oh man, I'm already through another glue stick? Sheesh. Sailor Moon, you take a lot of glue. I'm going pretty liberal with this glue here, with this, since it's a thing that kind of sticks off at the side. Hot glue, hot glue. But it's so fun to play with. I'm weird. Alright, and for the bows, I was gonna have them stick out a little bit. Just kind of guesstimating. Now, from there, after all this would be dry, I would take one of these little felt pipe cleaners and felt, just pipe cleaners, and I would just twist at the base here, and then I would take some glue and I would glue right here and then set it right there, and then you would have a little ornament after it's all nice and dry. And there you go. It's a little Sailor Moon. Hooray! After I get better at video, maybe I'll do another one if you guys like. Or just make it anyway. Okay. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped you. Have a great day.